Not that you wanted it, Scott, but there has been a week now between games. How important will that be in terms of the players resting and also the injured players, giving them time to get back into contention?
Yeah, we play again Sunday, so we've got a few things to work on and get ready for the game against Caernarfon. It's one where we've given them a little bit more rest as well, because we have got a lot of games coming up. Sunday, Wednesday, and then we play obviously 2 games after that, Tuesday and Saturday, is it? So we've got 4 games in a short space of time. So yeah, this week has been an ideal opportunity to give them that extra little bit.
And this fixture has been kind to the New Saints over the years. Won 5 of the last 6. 3-1, 7-1, 5-0. You scored in that one. And 2 3-0s in recent years. But last season, it was a 1-0 to Caernarfon Town. Does that indicate that the league's getting better, teams are improving, and therefore TNS need to push on to stay ahead?
Every year it's improving, yeah. You're always going to get better players coming into this league. No more so now with the COVID and what's happening. Players are looking for clubs, and it gets filtered down. Aspirations of playing league football, and then not opportunities to play league football. There'll be certainly more players plying their trade in this league. Going back to your comment on, are they getting stronger? Yes, they are, and obviously with better coaches, better players, and whatever. So Caernarfon are always a tough test for us. You mentioned there that some of the games, I remember going up there and winning 3-0, where we were very lucky to get that 3-0 win. So yeah, it's always a tough place to go. Without the crowd this time round, I think that'll help us a little bit, because they are very vocal and well supported club. So we're looking forward to that game. And obviously it's a sort of change of regime there as well, with Hugh in charge.
And even a casual look at the JD Cymru Premier table shows that it's looking good for the New Saints, sitting top with a 2-point gap after playing just 2 games. The only club to have a 100% record, the only team not to concede. The goal difference of 5 is greater than all the other clubs with a positive goal difference combined. But as the manager, do you look at those stats and do they inspire you going into the game, or is it a case of focus on the match itself and that's where all the energy is channeled?
Yeah, you always look at stats. It's one that you can't take your eye off, and certainly the no goals conceded is very pleasing, and we'll look to continue that. And when you do win your first couple of games, it gives more belief, more assurance going into that next game that why not get another clean sheet? Let's add to our tally of goals. We know that we're going to score goals, and it just gives you that sort of that hunger and that desire to go on and say, well, let's make it 3 out of 3. Let's make it 4 out of 4. So I always look at stats, and I always mention to the players certain stats as well. So yeah, we're fully aware of that. But like you say, it's a game that is going to be a tough one. But I do feel that going on the back of positive pre-season and everything else that goes with that, it does give you a little foothold and a little bit more belief going into a game.
And you've mentioned the crowd, the 3 games that we've played in recent years. The first 2 had 4-figure attendances. Last time round, it was 951. It's often referred to, the crowd, as the 12th man. Caernarfon will be missing that this time round. Do you feel that will be a positive for the New Saints going to the fixture on Sunday?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's one of the, obviously the best supported team in the Welsh Premier. If you look at fixed stats for fans and things like that for their home games, they always have a good following. It's a really good atmosphere when you go there, whether you win or lose. It's one where you like to go and see more fans, and I'm all for that. But I think without their fans, a quiet atmosphere will possibly suit us better.
And you have shuffled the pack quite a lot, as we've discussed in interviews, as far as the starting lineup is concerned. And although there's been no game this week, nevertheless there is one 3 days later against Bala. So are we likely to see a number of changes again for the Caernarfon Town game?
Yeah, we'll be changing up again. We've got to, because one, we've got injuries, but two, we've got players that need to play minutes. So it's again, it's one where we'll have a look at it and make sure that lads who need the game time will get it.
And we are a number of days away from the game itself as we talk here at Park Hall. How far along the line are you in terms of general approach, tactics and the starting 11?
Yeah, we've obviously discussed the starting 11 as soon as the previous game's finished. You know, we'll talk as staff who we think should be in the 11 or who we think is the 9, and then there's two positions that we need to still confirm. But yeah, we're working on fitness sort of side of things today, and then we'll be looking at the tactical side, you know, later on in the week. But yeah, we're not too far away from the starting lineup. But obviously you've got to get through the week's training, so it's no good telling people of the team early on in the week because there's still training sessions to go as well.
And finally, Scott, what is the general availability like at this moment in time?
Yeah, we've got a couple of injuries. Keston Davis had his scan yesterday, so we're waiting results on that one. He had a bad injury in the Caernarfon game. Only lasted 30 minutes, so that was a bit of a blow because he's an important member of the squad for us and does very well there at the back, and with obviously Blaine Hudson out as well. You know, we are sort of low numbers defensively. Ryan Brobble will be a miss as well. Ryan came on as a substitute on Sunday, so we have got a few concerns there. But like I said, the squad's good enough. We've got players to come in and make sure that they're doing themselves justice for a shirt. And key again, if you look at who did well on Sunday, you've got to play players who are in a rich vein of form as well.